Hello everyone, my name is Dominic. I'm here with Accurate CNC today to give you a brief tutorial on how to make a circuit board with your Accurate CNC PCB prototyping machine. After you have your machine plugged in, powered up, and your software installed, go ahead and open your software and you'll be greeted by a splash screen. We're going to go ahead and import our Gerber file, which is up here at the top left. Once you've found your file's location, we have to import our layers individually. We will start with the bottom layer here. Once you click your bottom layer, you'll select the bottom layer checkbox and then move on to the drill. These drill holes are going to be done on the top. A window will pop up. You'll hit auto detect, then OK. Next you'll upload your mechanical layer and then the top layer. After this, you're ready to import your Gerber. Up here at the top right is the import button. After your Gerber is imported, you can click the select move and highlight your object and go ahead and move your project to wherever you'd like to orient it on the table. I'll choose here. After this, we'll go ahead and select the rub out region by clicking and dragging, outlining our circuit board here. You'll notice this pops up, the process rub out button. Once you've highlighted your circuit board, you'll go ahead and click it. You'll see that it went ahead and processed my rub out for you. For instance, if you have a error in your board, like we'll go ahead and make this tool a little bit too big, you'll see that the pink pops up and it gives you warnings. You can click here and it shows you, top and bottom layer. So just keep that in mind if you see in pink. Go ahead and change this back to what it was. Alright. So once you've done that, you're ready to load your tools. You'll go over into CNC mode and go ahead and home your machine. Alright, after your machine's done doing its little dance and figuring out where it's at, you're ready to load your tools. You can go ahead and open up your ACT control panel and do a spindle and tool holder check. It'll verify that there's no tool in the spindle and no tool in any of the tool holders. Alright, let's go ahead and load the tool. I went ahead and made a little kit for the circuit board that I'm going to be running here. Go ahead and hit manual change program. The machine will drag and out. You'll then use your calibration pad here. The button will actuate your spindle's collet. Once you have the tool up in there, you want to firmly have pressure upward and then release the spindle, or release the calibration pad button. You're then ready to hit OK on your program. Alright, it'll measure the tool's tip, and you'll see that it thinks it's a router bit. We'll go ahead and place the tool in tool holder number 1. And then we're ready to define the tool. What you'll do there is you'll double click the tool in the tool holder, and you'll see here on my tool table that I have a history of tools that I've already entered in the machine. Luckily I can just select the one that I have and I'm done. But if not, you'll see here is an add button. You'll go ahead and click add and then you'll define your tool, your speeds, your plunge and feed rate, and everything else, and then you'll hit select. But I will go ahead and move on and load my 7 tools, and I'll be back with you. Alright, you'll see here that I have all my tools set up and I'm ready to machine my board. Let's go ahead and put our material on the table. Here we have some air permeable MDF. This is what I recommend that you use. That way you don't have to drill any holes. And this is a piece of FR4, just scrap that we have here around the shop. That'll be perfect for this. So after you've placed your material on the tabletop, go ahead and turn on your vacuum generator. It'll pull a nice vacuum for you, as you can see. All right. Once you've done that, go ahead and spindle chase to your project. And then go ahead and home Z. Alright, once you've done that, you're simply ready to machine after you make sure that entire top is selected. So we've machined the top of the board now, and we're going to go ahead and flip it and move on to the bottom. Before we do though, go ahead and up here at the top right, we're going to select entire bottom now. Alright, once we've done that, we'll go over to our machine. You will then take your material, and I like to just get up under the corner of it with my fingernail so I don't have to turn my vacuum off. Now I'll kind of place it pretty close to where I was already machining at. This is just a little trick I like to use, that way it's easier to find. You'll take your Scotch-Brite pad, give it a quick little polish here, just to deburr the holes, and then you'll take your photo tool and place it over a nice group of holes so it's easy to find. We'll go into camera chase mode, and we will control right click over to the area where we were machining already, and then do a control space bar to autofocus. Alright, after our autofocus is done, you can go ahead and move in and find the center of your photo tool. Remove it. Once you've got yourself a nice little group of holes, get some that are, oh, here we go. These are a little closer together. You'll right click, turn on fiducial registration mode, right click again, and turn on auto hold detector, and then right click one more time, go to auto fiducial registration, and then execute auto fiducial registration. See, it chases around and finds all the holes. Lines everything up nice. This one we got a 100% accuracy, or 100% quality, sorry. And it looks like it went down to 93%, which is pretty good. So we will just chase around to our holes, see that our holes are in the correct place. Looks like they're pretty darn good. after that's done, you're ready to hit run. There you go, just like that. You have a double-sided circuit board.